the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And today on the hill, Pedro Martinez. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Yeah, Boog, he's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
The center fielder, number 16, Jarren Duran.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge. And this one is off and running. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a foul straight back. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the left fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Homered last night, added another hit as well. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Sizing this one up. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting third.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Hunter Goodman.
And Boog, he brings a big bat to this lineup. He's on pace to hit more than 40 home runs this year. That's a guy where if it's more than a couple of games without a dinger, guys are wondering what's going on. You're so used to seeing him around the bases. You put a guy like this in the middle of the lineup and just put it on autopilot. Big time hitter.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 69th homer of the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. And he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how could you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now batting Tristan Casas. He swings and fouls one off. And there's a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Cracks his bat and pops him off. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
That's a ball.
Red Sox by 2 here in game 3 of this 4-game series. On the ground. Sends it across to first, and that is the inning. Devers goes deep for the Red Sox. It's now a 2-0 ball game. here with my pal Ziggy. And today's starting pitcher, Tanner Houck. Safe to say, he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Jordan Westberg stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's in there. And the count is 1-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's the second baseman. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. How? The reigning Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a sinker, a splitter, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
So up next, Frank Thomas. There's your strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 down, nobody on. Got in. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
The wind of the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an...
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. His 17th of the year. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Roman Anthony now at the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
Snyder makes the grab on the run.
The catcher.
So stepping in for Boston, Hunter Goodman.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And a big swing and a miss. Martinez, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides. Oh, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Fouled off to the right. just outside. And that's ball one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reynolds brings it in. And that's the third out. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 3-0. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Duke Snider. Hout back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and deals. And ball one. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. And that's in there for strike one. One down, base is empty. Misses, and that's ball one.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Now, Harold Baines. That's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one misses. 2-2. The Orioles trailing by 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And a pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. And a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now the left fielder, Cedane Rafaela. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He scores, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's Rafael Devers. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So they're at the corners now. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. Rafaela at third. Devers at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in to score the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
Now back the shortstop,
O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Pedro Martinez out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Grayson Rodriguez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And so 2 on with 1 out. Red Sox already lead it. Luis Angel Acuna up next for the Red Sox. And a base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Swung on, belted. Get out the run, credit, Buster Grandma. It's grand salami time. He hammers one out to right. It's 9-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
1 down. Hunter Goodman up next for the Red Sox. That puts the corner.
0-1's the count.
Out there to center. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nico Cavadas up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So the lineup flips over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. In the air out towards right center. Snyder sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. It's now 9-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the Orioles DH. Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Here's Adley Rutschman. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The Red Sox up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
And the righty deals. That one misses. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. He's now struck out 8 in a row.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Got him, and that's 9 in a row. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9. And we're back. Leading off, Ceddanne Rafaela. The pitch. Left field. Reynolds trying to get there. And out number 1 on the grab.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that baby's gone. Another homer. Home run number 70 on the year. And they add a run. It's 10-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 1 out, nobody on. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
That one ripped. swings off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard. And next for the Red Sox, Luis Angel Acuna.
Ball, that's it.
Inside, just missed. And that one hammered. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-0. Back now at Oriole Park, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jordan Westburg. Out, back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And the pitch. Struck him out. 10 straight strikeouts.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Number 23, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fought off foul. And there it is. It's 11 consecutive strikeouts. History on display. What a moment. Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hammer, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the ground or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Snyder swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Thomas stands at second with 2 gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And down on strikes. That's the inning. And the Orioles leave one. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Danny Coulombe.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Swings and misses. 1 away. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Hunter Goodman. Fouled off left side. Kicks and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. On the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Cavadas now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Craig Kimbrell is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And that one is lifted in the air. Baines gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Gunnar Henderson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Boots it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Santander batting with one down, takes a strike. Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
The Red Sox up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Brew. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
2 outs. Patty looking for the K. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 10-0. Top 6. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Cologne back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Cologne in his 8th season. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Rafaela now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Coulombe, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets it.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Rafael Devers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now, with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that. And it tends to break a lot more horizontally. And
swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. And we're back. Brian Reynolds here. The pitch. Gets the swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Ruled a swing. The 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got one out to right. Anthony has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the batting order turns over. Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. Big swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
One down, base is empty. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing. His confidence level has got to be dropped. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment. We'll get back on track. His team needs him.
And there's a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series. For him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Towards first, Casas. A flip to the pitcher covering. What a play. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter. Tristan Casas. And a pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And stepping in for Boston, O'Neal Cruz.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And a ground ball to first. Nice grab from his backside. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
And now, Luis Angel Acuna. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Snyder settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore.
The first baseman,
Michael Lorenzen comes on now.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And he deals. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging.
the center fielder,
Duke Snyder, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Next pitch misses. Down 1-2. Didn't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the air to left center, and it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The right fielder, number 3.
Harold Baines, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Henderson off of first with 2 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs. Right side. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Felix Bautista.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Got it by him for the K. Nico Cavadas up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And a swing and a miss there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Shoots a line drive single into right center. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Picks himself up at RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
1 away, runners at second and third. Now the number 2 hit in the air, center field. Makes the catch. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Two outs and a runner at third. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Foul ball still 0-2. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Got him. And over on the strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that one missing low. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
That one ripped. Anthony going back on this one. And brings it in at the wall. Oh, the throw is wild. And at first, Ryan Reynolds, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground to third. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent ball control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Anthony snags it for the second out. Here's the second baseman. And that's a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. First and second. 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Orioles strand a couple. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Back now at Oriole Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And the pitch. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Bautista, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now a screamer into the outfield. Then there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Cruz forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 13-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round triple.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Joe Jimenez.
77.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
One out, base is empty. Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna. This to center field. Snyder settles under it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Eli Morgan up and throwing. Kimbrel getting cranked up as well. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Baines ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
The first baseman, Frank.
The pitch.
Thomas.
Right through there for a strike. Strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses. No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Snyder, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson.
Ball.
Outside low, ball 1. There's a strike. Snyder stands at first with 1 out. Water to right field, way back, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 13th home run of the season. It's 13-2.
Swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Digging in, Harold Baines kicks and deals. That one fouled off. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Two runs across in the inning. All Red Sox in this one. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. This is his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Rutschman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Orioles down to their final strike, and that just misses. Off the mark there, and the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And the final 13-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Schaum. We'll talk to you soon.
As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, 9 bucks. Get live, ladies and gentlemen of the court. In the hill and against the state of hip-hop versus electronic, I present Exhibit C. And question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say the Our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out to Baltimore, Baton Rouge, my crew in Richmond.
4 hours and 1 minute. Our good defense here at the ballpark.